Well, I'm on the roof of the Globe Theatre overlooking the River Thames, having launched the biggest domestic campaign for tourism London's ever seen. But look, as recently as 5 years ago, London had a Conservative mayor. So we know that over the last 21 years, the Tories have either won this seat or come second. So we're incredibly pleased and proud and feel privileged that Londoners have given me a big mandate for a second term. And I'm looking forward to serving that second term.
Right, I do want to get onto the Labour Party later, but I do also want to talk about opening up London. I think that's one of the reasons why you've gone to the Globe Theatre. I mean, at the moment, as you know, cinemas, the West End, tourism are not happening in London. How soon will they be able to start again?
From next Monday. And so the good news is the Prime Minister will be announcing today further stages in the roadmap. We've begun a campaign today, Let's Do London. It's the biggest, as I said, domestic tourism campaign London's ever seen. I was here with some great actors on the stage of the Globe. We're going to have over the course of the next few weeks and months amazing events taking place in the heart of our capital city, from great chefs, from great artists, from public arts installations, from great events at our theatres. We've got the Euro 2020s delayed by a year coming to London. 8 games now at Wembley. England may finally bring it home. Other great things happening in the West End. And the good thing this year, the only silver lining by the lack of international tourists, is for those Londoners and those across the country who want to come to London, hopefully fewer people in queues, so you can really enjoy London in a way you couldn't otherwise do.
Yeah, but what are the arrangements going to be? I mean, are we going to see theatres and stadiums at capacity, or people still going to have to be socially distanced? Are they going to have to produce evidence of having been vaccinated? What's going to happen?
No, in the short term, there'll be some staggering of start times and staggering of leave times. There may, in some plays, not be intervals. But no need for testing to take place and stuff. The good news is, because of the huge sacrifices everyone's made across the country, we're making really good progress on the virus going down. The R number continues to be doing well. The vaccine rollout continues to go well. Everyone should regularly test. You can now get free test kits from your pharmacy or by going to the relevant web page. It's really important we continue to make progress, follow the advice that we're given. The Prime Minister's announcement today will continue to bode well for us to finally come out of this on the 21st of June properly. But it's going to be a great summer. It's going to be a great summer in London. So the fact you can't go overseas, don't worry. You can come to London. And that's what Let's Do London is all about.
And there's talk about bringing the big British-only European football final to London rather than holding it in Turkey. Are you involved in those discussions, and will you be able to give UEFA the sort of waivers it wants?
Absolutely. We've been speaking to the FA and UEFA. We've got great relations with UEFA and the FA because of our work with the Euro 2020s, which have been delayed by a year. We're ready and waiting. For me, it doesn't make sense for Chelsea fans, Man City fans to travel to a red list country they shouldn't be travelling. But also, rather than there being an empty stadium, we could have thousands of fans safely watching the team they love. This would be a historic Champions League final, City versus Chelsea. City could potentially win their first Champions League. Chelsea, their second one. It's going to be a great game, even better if it was taking place in London.
Now, let's talk about the Labour Party. What do you make of the way Sir Keir Starmer has handled the poor results, obviously outside London, for the Labour Party?
I think the results were mixed across the country. We did well in London, in Manchester, in Liverpool, in Wales. Really good to see Dan Norris, a friend when I used to be an MP, being elected for the West of England, the first time we've won that seat. Really good to see us gaining a seat from the Tories in Cambridge and Peterborough in those mayoral elections. Really great to see Tracy Brabin, the first ever mayor of West Yorkshire, relieved to finally stop seeing a decline of our party in Scotland. But clearly they were mixed. And I think Keir's right to accelerate the progress we've got to make to win back the trust and confidence of voters across the country. He's right to do so. He's our leader, and he should be supported in making those changes. And I'm really pleased that Keir's not happy with the results, because they were a mixed bag.
But demoting prominent women, demoting Angela Rayner, demoting Annalisa Dodds, is that the right message?
Well, hold on a sec. Angela Rayner is one of the best politicians we have. She needs to be speaking to the public far more than she does as party chair. She's been brilliant on my campaign. my frustration is because she's party chair trying to sort out party, she's not been doing more of that. So I think Keir's right to get it in the front, speaking to, listening and engaging with voters. She's brilliant. And Rachel Reeves will be the new Shadow Chancellor. Again, she'll be able to use her experience as a long-standing MP, but also Anne Lees will be able to use her skills as party chair. So it's really good. And also Shabana Mahmood, a Birmingham MP, really good experience, taking over the party chair role as well. So look, I think it's an exciting team that Keir's got around him, helping. Look, politics is a team sport, and those of us who are Labour are on the same side. But we've got to realise that tribal politics is gone. People vote for you on the basis of what you have to offer. It's more transactional. And we've got to recognise that at the moment, in some seats across the country, we aren't at the races. And Keir is absolutely right to accelerate the task ahead of us, to make sure that we are ready when the general election's called, to make sure we win as many seats as we can. I am fed up of being in opposition nationally.
The Mayor of Greater Manchester said he is available to lead the party if called upon. Are you available to lead the Labour Party if called upon?
No, Keir's our leader. Keir is my leader. He's doing a great job. He has my full support.